Hey, welcome back to the channel Love on Two Wheels. I am your host Howard Hunt, and I'm here to give you my 10 favorite things I love about this beautiful 2019 Road Glide Special. Now, none of these are in any particular order, but I will say I think my first and foremost, and y'all will excuse me, but this bike is sexy as hell. Now, there won't be a whole lot of cursing on this channel, but that is really the only way to describe this bike. Now, how about we take it for a ride, and I'll give you the other 9 items that I think are to round out this 10 favorite things of my 2019 Road Glide Special. Let's go. All right, so now to continue with what we were talking about, my 10 favorite things about this bike. We already know, as you can see, I'm proud of it. It is sexy as hell. And that brings us to our number 2 spot. Again, these are in no particular order, but moving right along. So the compliments I get when I'm on this bike, whether I'm at the gas station or really anytime I stop, you name it, the compliments, the love on this bike, the camaraderie when I'm riding with other folks, man, you just can't beat it. And if you love the bike as much as I do, and other people love it just as much as you do, then you know you made the right purchase. So moving on to number 3, the one thing about this Road Glide Special that's, distinguishes from all the rest of them are that shark nose fairing. If you know anything about the Road Glide, Street Glides, the other touring models from Harley Davidson, you understand what I'm talking about. Whereas you've got this particular bike has the shark nose fairing. Oh, look at him. But yeah, so the Road Glide and the Road Glide Specials, they all have the shark nose fairing. And the Street Glides have the bat wing. Now that is a sexy looking bike, but it's all about preferences. So my preference was obviously the Road Glide, and this is my choice right here, and I don't think I'm changing anytime soon. Moving forward, the next thing about, so this fixed fairing, which is part of the Road Glide Special, part of that shark nose is this fixed fairing. Now, personally, I think that it's a little bit better on the wind. It cuts through the wind a little bit better. You don't get the same vibrations when passing or when a truck passes you. And it just seems to handle, it seems to be more stable. And the next thing we've got is the stability. That is actually because of in my opinion, I think it's because of this fixed fairing. The stability and the handling of this bike is just amazing, So the handling up here is just amazing. There's a little bit of wind going on right now, but it seems to be cutting right through it. And not to mention with the windscreen, as you notice, the windscreen I do have is a little bit longer or a little bit taller. I am 6'2", and so it works for for the type of riding I'm doing. And keeps the wind off of me. There's not a whole lot of buffeting. There is some buffeting, but I've tried the shorter windscreens, and it just it kills you. There's a lot of stress on your neck and your head. And so I went with the 14-inch. This is the Clockworks 14-inch. Next thing, the 114. Let me tell you something. It comes with a lot of passing power, a lot of torque. Stop right out the box. Now, can it be better? Absolutely. And that'll probably be on my next bucket list, is to increase this in the power. But I've seen the price on what I want to do. I'm not sure. I haven't made up my mind. Do I want to just go up to a 117 or take it all the way up to the monster 131? Just know that is in the works. And of course, when I put the 131 on, you will all be the first to know about it. And you'll come along with a ride with me as well. Looking forward to that. Speaking of the passing power, let me go ahead and take on some of these. Yeah, too late, buddy. So one of the best things I like about Harley Davidsons in general, not just the Road Glide, the Street Glide, or the Tours, or anything else like that, but for all Harley Davidsons, they are just so customizable, right? You can have two bikes, same model, same year, side by side, and be totally different just by customization. And as you can see here, I've actually changed out these handlebars from the last video, but I do plan on making some more customizations. I have not made any major modifications to this bike yet. I've done a few things here just for looks and aesthetics, but nothing major. But those are going to be some of the next things on my bucket list. So, coming to number 8. Or actually, I think this would be number 9, wouldn't it? The Boom Audio. Boom Audio is fantastic. There are some pluses and minuses to the Boom Audio. Some of the pluses are this navigation is probably one of the best navigation, user-friendly navigation services I've seen on any vehicle, bike, or car. Now, the one thing I don't like about the Boom Audio, like the sound is great. I think even with the 114 Road Glide Special, it does come with stage 1 audio, and it sounds fantastic. There can be some improvements because you can't really hear the music when you're at road speed. So I normally use my Bluetooth, which is in my helmet. However, you can use the Bluetooth attached to the Harley Davidson, and that takes me to one of the things I don't like about this bike, but I will actually add more of that into the next video. But just to give you a preview, is you have to have what they call a WHIM, W-H-I-M, wireless headset integration module for the Harley Davidson, and that's for you to be able to listen to music, listen to GPS coordinates, etc., etc. Any of those things that you would normally do in a car, you have to have a separate module, and that's just pitiful. I think that's one of the things that they can improve on with Harley, and they just have not done that yet. I think some of the CVOs and some of the bikes do come with that WHIM installed, but it is a $300 piece that they will nickel and dime you the entire way. So it looks like I am getting bombarded with some rain. I knew I was going to get a little bit. I didn't think I was going to get this much, and I must be running into it because it seems like it was behind me at first, and it must have caught up with me. But we shouldn't be in it very long, and I have to go ahead and pull over. And you have to find me a Walmart, find some drawers and socks. And yes, it is going down the crack. I told you I wasn't going to cuss on this channel. So, last but certainly not least is, you can see here, there's just so much space for me to handle. As I mentioned before, I'm 6'2", and it doesn't feel like I'm cramped on the Road Glide. I've seen pictures of the Street Glide. Again, this is all preference, but I've seen pictures of the Street Glide. I'm 6'2", and unless you raise the handlebars on the Street Glide, I think my knees would be too close to the handlebars. It just wouldn't be comfortable, and everything seems right up in front of you, and that's not what I wanted. And so this was a no-brainer for me to actually choose the Road Glide, and in this case the Road Glide Special, because of the space. The difference is now on the Street Glide, the navigation of Boom Audio is down here, and the cluster is up at the top. But I don't look down much anyway from what speed I'm going. Not that I'm always speeding. It's just that I can pretty much know if I'm speeding. I'm going the same speed as the rest of the traffic, and so I'm okay in that aspect. And everything is right there. I can just glance down if I need to look at the Boom Audio, but normally not a whole lot of glancing down. So those are the things I like about the Road Glide Special, the 10 things. Look for the 10 things that I dislike about the Road Glide Special, and that'll be upcoming. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You'll receive the bell with notification as soon as I post the next video. Until then, looks like I'll be going out here in another wet afternoon. Enjoy.